I can remember one boy, stayed with me forever really, because his mother came to see me. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when parents come towards me, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be good or bad. You know, it's like one of those, oh no, have I done something wrong, or is this going to be good? But she came, she said, I want to tell you what happened to my son after he was in your meetings last year. She said he'd been really badly bullied at school. He was really, really struggling. So we decided for year 6 to move him to a new school. And and she said while he was in one of your meetings, he said he heard God say he was to start a Christian club in his school. And she said I did everything I could to dissuade him from even going for this, because she said, you know, we really desperately wanted him to have 1 year, his last year in primary school, when he wasn't going to be bullied. You know,
Yeah.
he could keep his head down, type thing. And now he's saying, no, God's told me to start a Christian club in school. But she said when he went back to school, he was absolutely adamant that God had spoken to him. So
Mm.
he was going into year 6. So what, 10, coming, you know,
Yeah.
going to be 11 in that year. So he goes to see the head teacher, takes somebody he knows with him, and says, um, "Can I start a Christian club?" Now, bearing in mind, he's just started this new school. Can I start a Christian club? And the head teacher says, "No, no, I'm not sure. Come back and ask me in a few weeks." So he left it for a few weeks, and he went back, and she said, "Well, you're going to have to invite the whole school. You're going to, you know, make this open to everybody if you're going to do it. So you're not going to need to stand up in school assembly and invite everybody. Is that okay?" So he said, "Yeah, I think I can do that." You know, now this is a kid that's been badly bullied for years. You know,
Yeah.
and so he stands up in the whole uh, in front of the whole school, and he invites them. And the first week, 30 kids show up for his Christian club, and he's got a teacher who's a Christian, who's actually kind of offered to be there, but basically he and his friend lead this whole group, and they had that kind of number there every week for the whole of the rest of the year. And had a great time, you know. And his mum said everything inside me wanted to stop this, but he was so sure God had spoken to him that I let him go for it.
Wow.
And she said he wasn't bullied. He was actually really respected by people for doing what he'd done.